What's up, Reefers? Welcome to another episode of Aquapor Corals. This is Alex Wilson, your host, and this is more of the good, the bad, and the ugly, and the chicken manure reefing series where I'm adding chicken manure. That's you heard it right. Dehydrated chicken manure to my reef aquariums to see if everything lives or everything dies. So here we go. Alright, so here's a shot of my quarantine aquarium today, and I have two new additions to added in here today to tell you about, so let's check them out. And the first one here is this Aquapor from got it off of eBay. Yeah, it's Indigo 90, and so yeah, it's kind of it's kind of a gray or a bluish Aquapor, but it's supposed to have the yellow centers on it, so I'm not really seeing too much yet on that. So hopefully it'll color up. Or else, I had one before; it had a lot more yellow in it, so I might have to get another one somewhere, or this one will color up. So check it out to see what it does, if it opens up more or what. And I also got another one off of eBay. This is from Blink Do. And it's right here. This one right here. And this is the Pink Panther Aquapor right there. So it's check it out right now. It looks pretty, just kind of brown, but it was also lighter, so it's probably in a more of a low nutrient environment. So hope to see if it lives, if it colors up or what. So yep, that's it. It's right next to the Christmas mirabilis right there. And so here's what the frags look like today. It's the second day, and yeah, so coloration still looking good. Polyp extension looks a little bit on them. Here's some piece of milliporas looking okay. And basically the same thing for everybody else. Oh, except this one here I forgot to mention yesterday that this one is the rainbow loom. Now it's the rainbow loom, and this one, the gold white right there, that one is the rainbow loom. I mean, just a straight rainbow. There's the rainbow, and the other one is the rainbow loom. So, and then there's this one right there, and I got confused on this one because I wasn't sure what it was, but come to find out, it looks like that they added this one, the GW corals, added that one as a bonus coral. So I have no idea what it is though. Yeah, but it looks like it might be some type of smooth skin Aquapora. So I'll keep it on that, see what that does. And unfortunately the Bali green slammer, however, was completely definitely had like a kind of tissue necrosis, or definitely tissue loss in the center of the frag, and it was showing quite a bit of white skeleton on it. So I went ahead and just cut the tip of the frag right here off, and then reset it into this frag rock right here, so to see if I can save it, see if you can make it. But this is the Bali green slimer. So if it doesn't make it, I might try another one someday. But yeah, just from right in the shipping, it's just been 24 hours later. So it's all kind of disintegrating there, and the copepods were all over it, kind of probably eating it and everything else. So I thought, well, just cut the tip and reset it in a new frag plug, right? So there it is, and snails are cruising around eating stuff. It's good. They call this a blueberry stylophora, but it looks exactly the same to me as the milk stylo. But so it looks like it's open pretty nice right here. Check it out from this side. See what it looks like. Get a close up. So yeah, so they're called the blueberry stylophora, but and they had purple stylophoras as well. So there it is, pretty similar to the milk stylum, but they're all pretty cool. One of my favorites. So we'll see how they do. And yep. So oh yeah. Okay. Here's the green weeping willow toadstool. As you can see there, it's definitely a green tips on the polyps, and it has a little bit. Come on, focus on. There we go. And it has, well, certainly not as long so far, and it looks like you see the tips where it's gonna open up. So we're waiting for those polyps to actually open up and check them out. But check them out from this side. Yep, there he is. Either way, it'll be a nice, pretty coral, though. Nice green toadstool. Yeah. Alright, let's check out the main display today. Oh, here it is. He was Indigo just looking scary as ever in there. And yep, I mean, I cleaned the glass today, but it's only been a couple hours, and this is a little bit of haze on it already. Acanthophylia's looking crazy. But it's the same. The green slimer, the green slimer here is still looking good. Good color, good polyp extension on them. Blow one in the current, but just about right there. A little bit of dance to the polyps. So I'm gonna test today too, nitrate, phosphate, alkalinity. What I've decided to do, that is, being that I'm testing alkalinity every other day and as well as phosphate every other day, I think it's just easier for me to keep track of what I'm doing. Is just to go ahead and test the nitrate as well every other day, and instead of bi-weekly or every week, just so I can keep track of it, find out what's going on, testing the nitrate and the phosphate and alkalinity every other day. And so it's good too to be testing the nitrate every other day, because I have had the nitrate swing either up or down, you know, especially most recently in the quarantine aquarium. I think the nitrate is hit 0 just over the last 2 weeks. Like, it would be hit 0, and then I dose it back up to 15 parts per million, and just a week later it's back down to 0. You know, the same thing happened the next week. So yeah, I mean, this way every other day I'll be able to see it, you know, much more closely go down, and can then dose it back up as needed. As well, what's interesting to me is that when things do go down, like when I add the, when I can add the chicken manure to boost the levels up, but it's just like adding street food. On the one hand, you know, that it kind of it increases the nitrates as well as the phosphates at the same time. So there are a lot of cases where, you know, the phosphates are high and the nitrates are really low. So, you know, this is when it comes in handy to be able to just dose, you know, with a liquid nitrate or the liquid phosphate, you know, so you can raise just the one that you want to. So, you know, I'm using the Brightwell Aquatics, the Neophos and the phosphate, and I think it's called the nitro something right on the liquid nitro for the nitrogen, for the nitrate. So yeah, you know, it works. I just you know, just adding them manually for now. That seems to work just fine for me. There's no reason to be adding them just automatically or anything, or same thing as the alkalinity. I'm just using the ovary for one part. Seems to satisfy all of my needs right now. So just adding, I think it's just like on this 100 gallon right here, it's just like 20, it's like, I think it's just 20 millimeters of the ovary. So, and the ovary is pretty good though, and one of the good things about it, well, is that, you know, it's just one thing, a simple solution. It's just one additive, and there it is. And you don't have to worry about adding the 2 or 3 or however how many parts. It's just the one part. It has everything. And one thing about it, they say it's a little bit more expensive, but it's really not that expensive, especially if you buy it in the powder format, which is now available. So you can buy it in bulk and then just mix it up yourself. No problem. You just add a little bit of water, and then it's stable and will last a long time, just like that. And so I moved the hammer over here a little bit over here. So looking okay. And I'll probably be touching right here with the other my pink and green octo spawn, or frog spawn. Sorry, frog spawn. Spacing out. Frog spawn and my green hammer, and then I've got my mushrooms over here, and they're looking okay. Got the orange rhodactis, purple rhodactis. And let's check out the coral scrubber right here. Here it is. The manure coral scrubber. You saw it first here, folks, on Aquapor corals. The manure coral scrubber. That's right. That's where I'm adding manure to these coral scrubber, and it's scrubbing the water straight up. Isn't that right? Yellow Tangy says, "Get out of here." Yeah, it's a manure scrubber, and the corals are gonna be taking the nutrients up, and that's nutrient export. And then when I bring them out, and then that's export from the system. But he's not convinced all the way. Neither are you guys. Well, here it is, and here's the Aquapor too. And put these guys down here to see, and it's certainly getting a lot of. Since I turned on the lights down here and put the corals down here, I have all of the brown algae going crazy on the rocks on the glass, as well as that crushed coral. So that's okay. And I just turned on the lights here just so I can film this too. That's why it's running a reverse cycle, right? So it's on at night and off on pretty much off at day, except I have it on the XR30 Radeon at 5%, just as like a little moonlight, just so I can kind of see in there what's going on during the day and check it out. So it's pretty cool. And I'm just running the coarse filter media right there, and the yellow tang, he hangs out completely underneath there. Just that's where the normal filter socks would go, right? So yep, that's where filter socks would go. I just put the media there, and all underneath it's all open, so that's like his huge cave underneath there. He likes to hang out there. Alright guys, so that's it. Check for the next update. I got more corals coming this week. So I got some really good surprises there. So look forward to the next episode to check it out, or whether they're all dead from the manure. Alright, bye. Happy reefing.